Hello, my name is Puddleduck and welcome back to my nostalgic Minecraft series here in Minecraft version 1.11.2. So as promised at the end of the last episode, today we're going to be heading off to do some exploring. And reasoning for that is there's a couple of structures that I'd really like to explore, or at least a structure I'd like to explore, and a biome that I've actually not seen in the survival game before. So where we're heading, initially we're going to head off to the savannah village that I have explored previously, and we want to go look at the savannah biome. When I got some wood from there, I believe. So we're going to head over there initially. So obviously there is a path that takes us in generally the right direction. And you may be asking, Puddleduck, how do you know where you're going? So, spoiler, I do have an online map of the server that this world runs on. It does run on a server. I do have friends log on from time to time. As you may have guessed, I haven't built everything that's on this server. Obviously, we've got Navy Norris's area that my bridge goes over to, and a couple of other friends have played as well. It just makes the world feel a little bit less empty. So, there's a baby zombie somewhere. Some of you might not have seen some of this stuff before. This wooden bridge was built before you could place logs on their sides. I'm going to pop in and see if the villagers are still here. They are, in fact. Hello, they're outside. This is the smallest village going. What do you sell? Eyes of Ender, and that's it. I'm not terribly motivated to make that trade. And you sell bookshelves, and that's it. Again, not the best trades in the world. So, as I was saying, how do I know where things are? So I have an online map, and in fact, it's open on a second screen in front of me, so I can see where I currently am, and I can see where I'm going. So I've had a look around the world. And I know that there is some stuff that I would like to see. So I'm going to go and have a look. The main objective for today is to go to an... Oh, they're stuck. There we are. I've let them out. Is to go to an ice spikes biome. I don't actually know the correct name for that biome. But that's where we're going. And there is a generated structure, the igloo, that I've never seen before. Again, I use another tool called Amidst, AMIDST, I think. In fact, I have a video on this channel showing how to use it. I use that to see, based on what version of the game that the world generation is using at any given point in time, what stuff should be around. So I use that, and it's told me that in this ice spikes biome, there is, in fact, an igloo, and I want to go and have a look. I'm also going to see if I can harvest some of the ice that the spikes are made of. I think they're made of a different kind of ice, possibly. I may have made that up. So I've got my Silk Touch pickaxe on me so that I can, in fact, harvest ice. And that's the objective for today. Also, just to explore the world a little bit, because I spend so much time in my little home area that I don't actually really get to see all that much of the cool Minecraft terrain generation, and some of it is, honestly, just really cool. And when you've been playing Minecraft for as long as I have, you sometimes stop taking that moment to appreciate how absolutely epic, quite frankly, the game can be, and how random it is. So I am gonna gather these resources as they are, right here. Could always do with a bit more coal, and iron ain't free, so I'm considering that to be free. Oh, there's more. So I'm just a little loot goblin, really, aren't I? I can't resist. There we go. Just some of this stuff is just cool to look at, and I'm going to be a little fiend and collapse this hillside. Go on. Not all of it fell. Oh well, I don't care. Anyway, we're heading north. Oh, I nearly missed some. Also, the experience points are quite helpful because I've been spending a lot of experience points recently. So what else are we going to do on this trek? Hopefully, I'm going to come home with a horse because I only have one horse. I've got 2 donkeys and a single horse. So that's the reason I'm not using my horse to traverse across here. Also, large amount of water. I don't want to drown my horse, so I'm not taking him. But if I can, I will bring a horse back with me so that I can hopefully breed some horses, which would be quite fun, I think. So yeah, just a little bit of I'd say an epic journey, but it's not. I'm running a few thousand blocks, which in the grand scheme of Minecraft isn't all that impressive. Realistically, I could have just never travelled, but I don't really like the Nether. I never have. It's a stressful place to be for me. That's cool. There's pumpkins on the shore there. Quiet, pig. Ow. I probably should try and conserve my my health and not just fall off of cliffs like that. I've got plenty of food with me for this journey. Ooh, there's a cave or something down there, really near the surface. Could be an old-fashioned. That's a chunk border if I've ever seen one. In fact, looking at the map, it is a chunk border, and that's just a random chunk sticking out the middle of nowhere, I think. How do I traverse around here? I might have to go back up here. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the dungeons. They appear to be really rare in basically any terrain generation after things like mine shafts were added. I don't know when they became rare, but in my opinion, my experience, they are quite rare. So when in my first ever Minecraft world, which again, I think I have a video on this channel exploring it, in my first ever world, there was a dungeon like on the surface, probably about 200 blocks from spawn, and I think I might have just been a little bit spoilt as to how common dungeons were. I mean, there are literally 2 under my castle. It's what powers my or makes my spawner work, my mob grinder. How I regenerate all my XP when I spend it all on pointless enchantments. That's how I get them back. I go down to my spawner powered mob grinder. But in terms of them just being on the surface, I feel like in much older versions of the game that was a lot more common. But then that could just be my experience, and I could just be talking utter tripe, just to fill the time. Some beautiful flowers here. I'm going to grab some, just so that I know I've got flowers, but you never know. Could be nice to have some newer ones. Night is beginning to fall. And I'm hoping to make it to the savannah village. I mean, I can just about see the savannah on the horizon. I'm hoping to make it to the savannah village before night falls properly and monsters start spawning. Although I feel I may fail in that particular endeavour. But I'm going to keep going until I get there for the night at least. I'm going to say hi to the villagers, probably steal some food. Although I don't think they have any food. There we are. See the lights of the village. I don't think they have any food that I don't have. There's the first zombie of the evening. I see 2 already. No massive drama. We've got good armour. We've got our sword with us. So let's kill them. Get some XP as well. Thank you. I'm not going to go out my way to kill them. Just going to kill any that I absolutely need to. And it's time for a swim. Okay, I've made landfall. Let's try and just get indoors as quick as possible. Okay, so dawn is breaking. I didn't just stand indoors all night. I I did some fighting, killed some monsters. Got quite a lot of rotten flesh from killing quite a lot of zombies. Killed some other animals as well. Animals? Mobs as well. I even lit up a couple of places. But it's now time to make a move again. So, there are a couple of other villages in this region that I want to go have a look at first. I've spotted them on the online map. And I'm going to go do that before I make my way over to the new biome I want to look at. Okay, so we've reached the border, and yeah, I see it over there. Just saw a glimpse of the village through the trees. Let's have a chat to them. Ooh, that's disconcerting. If only I had a little bit more rotten flesh, eh? They offer exactly the same trades. That cave system down there. Now that's cool. It's generated a farm. But it's kind of screwed up a little bit, and it's filled it in all the way to ground level. There's a random floating block there. That's super fun. Okay. Any other good trades? Paper. Projectile protection. That's kind of useful. A coal trade. Yeah. I'm not super fussed about... Yeah, same trade again. Might even be the same villagers. Smite. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not super worried about like developing my relationships with these villagers because they're so far away. That's a good trade. What was he asking for it? 42 emeralds. Okay, maybe not such a good trade. But blacksmith chest. What we got? A saddle. I've already brought one. Some iron and some gold. Nothing to write home about really. Okay, so it's nice to... Oh, I wanted to go grab some more saplings from the trees I cut down. Hopefully they're decayed by now, although I don't exactly remember where they are. There we are, bunch of saplings. I got 6 from that, acacia saplings. Happy with that? Okay, so we're going to continue heading north to the next village. Whoop. And there it is. That's a fun cave. That'll be a cool place to base. It's got a blacksmith as well, so it's got a loot chest. Hopefully it's got a good loot chest. Now that house is ridiculously located. This village might have gone a little bit too hard on the whole living in the mountains. Again, that's a good. Now I've never seen that before. It's rather than like generating higher, it's generated 2 beds into the mountainside. So, I mean, again, I'm going to take free coal, mainly for the experience. And yeah, I've not seen that before. That's cool. Right, okay. Have you got anything good for me? Now that is a good trade. That, not so much. Right, let's head in here, see what we got. Nothing amazing. Some iron armour. I mean, I'll take it. Purely because it's nice to have. In fact, I will place the stuff I don't want in that chest. And I'll leave the bread. Maybe some wandering traveller will need it. Any other good trades? You're a librarian. I've already talked to you. Armourer. Okay, good iron for emerald trade. In fact, I'm going to do it just for the experience. Thanks, buddy. Positive relationship built with this village. So, now I start heading north again. Hopefully I come across some plains. That's as in the biome. I've got beetroot, I don't need to harvest anymore. Well, I am in plains, so hopefully I come across some horses. He says, and immediately find some horses. Now, I have no idea what makes a good horse. I like how this one looks. Do I have to tame you with wheat? And I have a saddle as well. Do I just keep giving you wheat and then you become my friend? Okay. So now I just try and like stay on him. And there we are, he's tamed. So now I can put a saddle on him. And he is now my horse. Okay, so that was one of the objectives I had. Oh, he's got a lot more, like... He's slower than my other horse, but he's got a lot more hit points. Okay. Well, oh, it's raining. Well, we're going to stay here for the night. And then in the morning, we will make our way to the north, like I said. Again, I'm going to make this accessible for them. And I'm going to live in this one for the evening. No torches, so... Now there's a torch. Anyway, I'll be back in the morning. Okay, so morning has just about broken. Can't see any monsters around. Got my new horse. So let's make sure we're going in the right direction, which does just involve me getting the map up on my phone. And then we'll start heading off. I should have been more careful. If I'd have fallen into there, it would have been a massive hassle to get the horse out. Now, if I wanted to tame another horse, I do have another saddle on me, which is interesting. I think the brown ones are faster. And the grey ones just have a lot of life, maybe? At least this particular one does. Need to cross this river. I'll do it down here. Ah, that is a zombie spawner. I was saying earlier about them not really being on the surface anymore. Okay, that's... I can take this easily. It's nothing will really spawn here because it's mostly in daylight already. So let me just take care of him. And hopefully something... Oh, a name tag. That's good. Nothing else really. Oh, a music disc. I'll take that. And a golden apple. What should I ditch? I will ditch my flint and steel. I'll make a new one. In fact, I will put it in the chest. Maybe someone can use it. What have we got? Sweeping edge. Oh, diamond horse armor. Now that is cool. What should I get rid of for that? Bones. Another golden apple. We'll take the enchantment. What should I get rid of for that? My shears, I can always make new ones. And I'll take the coal. I don't need anything else from there. Now, I am going to take the multi cobblestone actually, because it's a finite resource. And it's a pain to get. So this will just be a moment. Nice. Now, where did my horse get to? I've lost him. Brilliant. Is that him? Bloody hope it is. Has he got a saddle on? Yes, he has. Cool. Now, give myself an extra slot. I've got diamond horse armor. Ah, that is good. Brilliant. Anyway, north. Which way is north? I think it's this way. That's south. North is this way. Yeah, because I was coming and I saw the gravel looking weird. I'm going to put a torch there so that if anyone does come this way, they'll know maybe there's the spawner they can use. There's a lot of wolves here. Anyway, we keep moving. Now, we can start to see the snowy biome up ahead, which is great. I appear to be on the top of a cliff. There we are. The snowy biome up ahead is the one... There we go. There are the ice spikes. That's what I wanted. And it's now raining. Brilliant. Now, while we're here, let's see about getting some of that ice and see if it really is a different material. It is packed ice. Okay. I'll take some of this. Now I'll have to look up what the difference is between this and like normal ice, but I'll grab a stack of it. Nice. Ah, at least it's quiet now because I'm in a snow biome, so the rain is silent. Oh, the horse has wandered off. Okay, what we're gonna do actually is we're going to hide until the morning. Just gonna go underground. And we live here now. Wouldn't be very practical to like live here. But maybe the resources are worth it. Anyway, we're nearly where we need to be. In fact, I think I can see it. Ah, a sheep. Behold, an igloo. Now, how do I get in? Do I need to like dig it out? Yep. Oh, there's a bed. I think they have basements. I'm not entirely sure. They do. Ah, there's a trapdoor. Okay, I can't repair it, but oh well. Okay, down we go. And there's two villagers down here. I could cure one. A lot of wheat. Another golden apple. I'll take that. A brewing stand. Ah, okay. I've got all the stuff I need to cure him if I wanted to. And he does mediocre trades. Okay, so... Oh, there's also materials here that I want. Like, some of this stuff you can only usually find in strongholds, and I've obviously not been to a stronghold yet. Okay, so we're gonna gather some more resources while we're here. What should I ditch? I'm gonna put in the chest rotten flesh. I don't need that, and I'm gonna use. Ow! Ah, Christ! There's silverfish. Oh God. This was unexpected. Some of these are infested. I think that'll be all of them. That would be why it took so long to mine. And what did I pick up instead? I've picked something up that's prevented me from picking this up. I have no idea what I've picked up. Oh, it was that. Okay, we don't need that. But we do need mossy stone bricks. I'll take as many of these as I can get. They appear to only be around the, like, bottom edge. And, unfortunately, I'm not going to cure you. I'm going to kill you. I'm just totally ransacking this building for resources, but they're rare, so why wouldn't I, right? What else can I get rid of? These boots aren't worth much, nor are those. I want the cracked bricks. Where are their cracked bricks? I will take... There we are. Cracked stone bricks. I'll take those. Not that many of them. Because in this version of the game, there's no way to obtain them. Yet. There is in the future, but not yet. And the square ones as well. What can I get rid of for those? This suppose I can ditch the helmet. Chiseled stone brick. At least I don't think there's a way to get them in 1.11. Probably will be very soon, but there isn't quite yet. So might as well grab them while I can. Cool, I've got all those. So that's all I wanted to do for this episode. And there's nothing else in here. I could be quite mean and... Where's the horse gone? If I were a horse, where would I be? Oh, dearie me. He's wandered off again. Let me find the horse. There he is. How the hell did he get all the way over there? Anyway, I'm going to put a torch up here. And then I'm going to go find my horse. Why did they wander off so far? It's beyond belief for me. And he probably only stopped because he got stuck. And then he exacts revenge on me. Oh well. Let's end today's video here, shall we? It's probably long enough. And I won't subject you to me walking all the way back with this horse, because it's going to take an age, because there's some water to cross. So, if you liked the video, please do hit the like button. If you didn't like the video, please do hit the dislike button, but please do leave a comment to tell me why you didn't like it. If you have any suggestions for things you'd like to see me do in the next version of Minecraft, because I will be updating the server after this video goes out, please do leave a comment down below. Be more than interested to see what you have to say. But lastly from me, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. Okay, so I know I said I wouldn't bring you back for the ride home, but I did just want to show you llamas. These are new in the game. They have babies. They live in, where am I? Extreme Hills, like real llamas. So yeah, llamas are a thing. I think they're passive, but they can spit. I'm not willing to try and attack them. But yeah, llamas are a thing. Anyway, thank you, and I'm going back home.